Hello, everybody. This is Purge, and I'm bringing you guys a coaching session. I've got Candyman51 with me, and we are going to be learning how to play Lena a bit better. So this is going to be hopefully some more supplementive. I don't know what the word is. Any ideas?
No.
Supplementing knowledge to Lena, but hopefully it goes well. First things first, what do you usually do on your Lena skill build?
I haven't played in a really long time.
Okay,
I used to
perfect.
play her back in my old days, but
I think she's really fun, actually, and I actually think she's very strong compared to most support heroes, because unlike most supports, she's a bit limited on utility, but the damage really makes up for it, because there's just a ton of heroes that she can easily kill and burst down because of it, so I think she's really strong right now, honestly, I really do. If you compare her to a hero like Crystal Maiden, for example, Crystal Maiden does have a lot of nukes, but Crystal Maiden's been getting nerfed in so many other ways that she can't actually compete in some ways. Like, for example, CM has like 200 mana at level 1 right now, whereas Lena has like 350 or something. That's like 4 or 5 nukes, whereas CM has to use clarity potions between nukes to be able to do something. So eventually I think CM will phase out a bit more and heroes like Lena will get picked. But that doesn't matter that much for pubs. Regardless, I think Lena is really good in pubs right now. So I would say there's a little bit of contention between me and some of my teammates about what the best skill build is, but I think it's maybe 4-1-1 with 4 Dragon Slave, 1
that
Stun,
sounds right.
and 1 Fiery Soul. Sometimes 4-2-0 is better, and I think that's against heroes that you need to burst down in the stun duration, such as Dazzle, maybe Shadow Demon. Sometimes if you're against a Rubik, it's good to go for nuke damage instead of attack speed, because his Fade Bolt reduces your attack damage, which means that Fiery Soul becomes less useful. So against heroes like Rubik, or Dazzle, or maybe Shadow Demon, I think it's a bit better to max out your stun first before getting aura or passive. So against those heroes, I would maybe not level up the passive until like 8 or 9.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So that's how I would adjust things. For starting item build, I think it's best to go for like courier wards usually. It's usually pretty good to buy both, in my opinion, because it'll go a long ways towards helping your team. And you can get by with just 1 tango, actually. I used to think this wasn't as possible, but if you're playing support correctly, you shouldn't be trading HP or taking too much damage. So 1 tango is usually enough to keep you just fine. So 1
Default to.
tango, 2 ironwood branches, 2 clarities. It's only about 300 gold, but it pretty much covers you for the early game. In all honesty, if you take too much damage, then you have to go back and heal simply. So you should be able to get away with just that.
I remember when I used to play, I used to rush Ags.
It's not really recommended. I think eggs is pretty good on Lena, in my opinion, but it's not the
They're
first
better.
item you should get. If your mechanics are good enough, you should definitely get a Blink Dagger first, because Blink Dagger gives you so much offensive and defensive capabilities, especially with how much Blink has been buffed recently. A lot of times, I'll just not even get a magic stick. I'll just save my money until I get Blink, because once you get Blink, you can kill pretty much any hero on their team by yourself if you have your ulti. And once you start killing
Yeah.
cores as a support, then the game quickly gets out of control in your advantage. So I think a fast blink is the way to go. I don't know how strong you feel with blink, but
I've lost connection to Steam.
oh really? Okay. Well, somebody declined the match anyways, so oh yeah, mine just died as well. That's too bad.
Oh, alright.
All right, now it's
Something
working
wrong.
again, I guess.
Okay, that was strange.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I think blink dagger is really strong personally. If you're oh, we're about to find another match. What just happened? That was weird. Blink Dagger is really strong for a first item. Obviously, I didn't mention this, but you should probably get Arcane Boots first, because
Yeah.
it gives you enough mana pool. But usually, most times in the mid game, I'll just have like Boots, maybe a Magic Stick. If I'm against a tri-lane or something, I'll get a Magic Stick. And then
I doubt we'll see a trial.
Arcane,
No.
Arcane, maybe Wand, 2 Ironwood Branches, TP Scrolls, and then you go for Blink Dagger. Oh my god, so
damn.
many declines today. What is this crap? Yeah, I think that's the best early item build. If you're having a rough game and Blink Dagger is pretty much out of reach, then I think Urn is sometimes pretty good. I really like building Urn on support heroes, number one, because it gives just as much HP as a Bracer does. It costs a lot more, but the heal is really good for you and your allies.
Man, regen's nice.
The regen's really nice. You can use it offensively. It does 150 HP removal, which is actually pure damage, basically. It's not exactly the same, but essentially it's not reduced as far as I'm aware. So it's a 150 damage nuke, which is pretty solid. I think I'm gonna only take your perspective here, so we could all watch you play. Don't mess up. I'm just kidding. It's okay if you mess up. I haven't coached that many people from their player perspective, so I'm actually kind of excited to do this. Something I have not been taking advantage of for the last couple months, but I think it'll go okay. Looks like we got some potential Russians on the enemy team or something. I don't actually
Easy
know.
game.
There's nothing wrong with Russians, though. They're wonderful people. Okay, so again, courier wards. So spend 300 gold on support items. It should help your team out a lot.
Maybe sentries. I don't know.
I think it's okay to skip sentries, because most games, people aren't going to buy sentries. They might block you. If they block you, you're screwed. But we can work around that. And hopefully your other support here would buy something like that. But in most pro games, what people buy is one support buys courier obs, and the other support buys sentry smoke. So that's basically what everybody does. You're basically having your sports spend like 600 gold on support items at the start of the game. So in some ways you can blame your ally if he doesn't actually get the sentries. So if you don't get sentries, we'll try to figure something out. I don't know. Yeah, it'll be okay, I think. So of course we're gonna get like 4 cores on your team. It seems. Ricky.
I'm only at about 2,500 MMR.
Okay, gotcha. So I think that's around the 50% mark, which isn't bad. So, but I think the coolest thing about the middle of the pack mark for MMR is that there's so much that you can go in terms of MMR if you just get a little better, because it'll be a big bell. Skill is a very big bell curve. Most people are concentrated around the middle, so if you just get slightly to moderately better at Dota, you can really buff your MMR in a huge way. So I'm sure there's a lot of cool stuff that we can learn.
Oh God,
Issue number 1 right now is that there's like no setup stun for you. So this is looking scary.
Tough.
Unless you're good at landing stuns, you might have a lot of trouble here, but I'll try to help you predict those. So let me just test. Can you see my pings?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. And you can see things like this. God, I could annoy someone so much. This is great. Your courier's adorable. Now you just need 1 tango, 2 irons, and 2 clarities. Perfect. Okay. You might want to give 1 observer ward to whoever's going off lane. I don't know who the hell is going off lane. Maybe you won't have an off lane hero, actually. I guess it might be you and Kunkka, actually. Why don't you run to the off lane right now and go drop a ward?
I don't trust my off lane with wards.
Then just go with them. I think it's okay to do a dual off lane here. If they try lane, you're gonna get screwed, but it might not be the worst thing in the world, because you're gonna have a jungling Doom, and you have a safe Weaver, and you covering the Weaver might do something. But if you can get kills with the Kunkka, it could be pretty big. It's gonna be kind of hard, I think, but especially because he didn't get a stun at level 1. But yeah, go right now. Go all the way to the off lane. We want to go block their pull. I didn't make that clear, sorry. No, go this way.
They have 5 cores.
You always want to go this way when you're entering their jungle, because you can see the high ground. If you go this way, then you might run up into a trap. So this is a lot safer. So just walk over here. They're probably not standing here. If you see them, just run away. But where we're going to place the ward is going to be right over here. Yeah, right on this little mold patch. If you put it like right here. Yep, perfect. That's going to block. It's also going to get vision of this area over here. And then with your second ward, we can just be, yep, perfect, right there. This is really greedy. These are like, this ward at least is super obvious, but if they don't have sentries, yeah, it's not going to get blocked. So just go to the lane for now. We'll see who shows up. It's going to be an anti-mage, so for now you can just kind of sit from range and attack him. Just if every time he comes from a CS, just punish him, hit him once. Yep, hit him right now. You should level up your stun, by the way. You should always get it right away, because that's where you're going to be able to threaten him. If he's about to go for a last hit like that, you can always just plant a stun. So right about now, stun. See, you knew that he was going to come up for the last hit, so there's little prediction things that you can do on Lina. You don't always have to do it based on what you think, what your allies do for stun setup. So just wait till this creep is almost dead. He'll come in for a last hit, and then stun him and hit him twice. So just wait, like right now, stun. Now hit him twice. Perfect, see? So now you used his prediction, or you used, back up, you predicted his movement for a CS to set up a very easy stun for you. And now you can maybe not do the same thing. It'll probably be about now. I would have stun there, or right now stun. Either one. You don't have to force it, but you have 400 mana right now, so spending 90 90 mana to do a little magic damage and right click him twice is really useful. So do the same thing. Wait for a CS. You need to sit back a little bit. You're making it too obvious that you want to play aggressive. You're kind of scaring him basically, like right now. Nice, nice. Hit him like twice. Perfect. Alright, now use your clarity potion. And you're just going to sit back for now. Yeah, you can try to deny, but just make sure you don't get attacked. Because you want to make sure that you keep that mana up. So far this is going really well. He's taken a lot of pressure. He's definitely had to heal a lot. Be prepared for another last hit. When he goes for it, you're going to stun again. He didn't go for this one, but maybe he'll do the next. Nice, you got an auto attacker. What did you say?
If he comes in, we can probably kill him.
Yeah, possibly. I think he's playing really safe right now, though. Oh, there he is. You see him. You can right-click him there, I think.
First blood.
Oh, that's nice. We got first blood.
Hell yeah, Radiant. Good job.
First blood. Have I got
So we'll probably just save up for boots now. No point rushing it. We'll see if he comes up again. Again, if he comes for the last hit, just throw the stun. You'll probably get him. And this is okay. Like, if he's just sapping experience, you guys are winning out. We're going to get Dragon Slave. Perfect. I actually really like doing aggressive dual lanes like this in pubs. Because people don't expect it, and all of a sudden they come to a lane with an anti-mage. This would be a good time to stun. Yep. You missed your opportunity, though. That one's a little delayed, but it works.
Whatever.
I don't know what the hell that X marks the spot was. Pop your clarities. Again, the best thing you can do is watch your creep's HP, see when they're getting low, and as soon as they're getting low, he's probably going to come forward, and then you can just crush him, drop the stun.
Okay.
You don't have to Dragon Slave, by the way. You've been kind of Dragon Slaving every time that you stun him, but I would say that you shouldn't Dragon Slave until your Dragon Slave is level 2, because the mana isn't super efficient at level 1. Okay. I don't think you really needed to do that. It's okay to try sometimes, because he's actually wasting a lot of mana. If you get a chance, can you click on him to see what his mana's at? He might actually almost be out of mana, because he's blinked a lot of times. I think I saw him over here. Yeah.
Oh, he's a tango.
That's fine. Just play it safe. You're doing fine. There he is.
I got boots.
When you get a chance. Oh, nice. You got boots. In most cases, it's better to actually upgrade Flying Courier before this, but since you have no supports, I don't think it's a big deal. You won't be able to afford it, but yeah, just queue it up, and then when you get a chance, go ahead and buy that. You can stun this guy too, by the way. If you'd have stunned him, I think you could have killed him right there.
What should I level up right now?
Let's try out Fiery Soul. It's maybe, yeah, I think it's okay here. Abaddon is technically a keeps heroes alive, but I don't think it's horrible to get Fiery Soul here. This would be a good stun. Perfect. Now hit him like 3 times. Yeah. The cheapest way to harass is right-clicking. So every time you stun, you should try to hit him at least twice. And then it like doubles the damage of your nuke, basically. Careful, his shield's about to explode. You don't want to be around for that. If this Abaddon wasn't here, I'm sure your lane would be going a lot better. But it's still going pretty good. I think you're getting more farm. I think. I don't know if the Kunk is actually last sitting. I actually can't check, so... No extra information. But I'm pretty sure you're last sitting better than him.
Nuh-uh.
No.
Yep, good. Just right-click him twice. I think your positioning's okay. Wherever the creep wave is, I think you should be standing about this far away. Somewhere like that. That looks pretty good, because then you're still within range of your stun at all times, and you can also harass him if he comes into melee range, basically. So far so good.
Kind of like your last hit.
So greedy. You should never take them. Almost never.
Yeah, I know I shouldn't, but wanted to. Okay, now I almost have enough for Flying Courier.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
So you got Flying Courier now. Next thing you should probably buy is the next set of Observer Rewards. The first Observer Reward respawns at 4:30, and it's usually good to buy it right away, because 4 minutes is the time when it hits nighttime. Oop, careful. Oh, blast him. Get him, slave. Oh, the X! The X! Yes, it was useful. I don't know if he did that on purpose, but it was beautiful. Nice, you guys got a kill. Cool. That was Anti-Mage's mistake, but you guys profited from it, so that was great. I don't think he has Spell Shield yet, because he's taken a lot of damage from your nukes, but it's all turning out okay.
So should I queue up a magic stick or I don't know, never mind. Wards.
Yeah, why don't you buy wards and then bring those two? Yep, perfect.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Run away. Yeah, with the observer wards, you don't really need to place them for you next, but what would probably be good is an observer ward that would maybe cover the mid lane. So why don't you grab the wards and you go swing mid right now, really fast. So just go like this way.
Oh, Purge.
An observer ward on the high ground would actually help Pudge a lot because he could spot where the invoker is.
Like
So why don't you, why don't you
here?
place one like right here? Oops, like right there.
I
It's
have a
hard to jump.
moderate knowledge of warding.
Perfect. So now you can basically see all of the mid lane for Pudge, and now Pudge can easily detect
Another one
ganks.
here.
No, let's go more aggressive. Let's go over here and place it like right here behind the tower. Because that'll accomplish two things. It'll spot people TPing in, and it'll also spot... Actually, you should probably go in and fight first, and then place the ward after, because your Pudge is going in right now. So just try to follow him in.
Hopefully you can actually hit someone.
Yep, just go after the Abaddon.
What?
He can't get away now. Just
What?
run after him. Land the stun if you can.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Body
well,
block.
this is an unfailable gank and is almost failed. Alright, it's gonna work. But that should
was really bad.
The Pudge messed up too. It wasn't just you. You missed your stun, but the
Yeah,
Pudge
okay.
never should have left melee range. He should have just rotted after him until you could land the stun. And that's part of the reason that you missed your stun, is because the Pudge wasn't slowed. So why don't you, yep, perfect. Use the tango, and then we're gonna go place that observer ward right now. And we want to put it right here. Just right here. Usually try not to run too much in the lane like this. You kind of want to place from right here
Spanish guy.
because there's less possibility of you getting spotted.
Okay, good to know.
I think we got some Spanish up in here.
Should I get a magic stick or arcane boots?
You know, let's skip the magic stick. I would normally say get a stick, but they don't really have heroes. No, don't buy it. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. Actually, buy a TP scroll. Actually, we'll pick up a TP. That'd be good.
I need wards.
Most heroes. Oh, careful. All right, yep. Just get out of there.
I'll
Try
try
not to
my
let him
nuke.
hit you because your mana is so precious here. His shield's about to pop. Free harass. You can stick in the lane for a bit more, but you might have to be a little careful. The anti-mage is now level 5, so you can't ulti you
Mine's
yet,
here.
but if that wave pushes, then we'll be just fine. Oops, that's a line.
Ooh, barely hit me.
I would use a tango, and then you can stay in the lane a bit more. Perfect. Alright, so for now, just kind of sappy XP. The hero you should be worried about is the line, because he's the one that can result in your death. We just saw anti-mage over here. Pudge is showing up in a completely obvious ganking pattern.
Oh yeah, they'll never expect it.
Yeah, they definitely didn't see him walk right past the creeps.
What's he getting? Alright, saving up.
Ooh, can you kill this guy?
Oh,
Nice.
that's cool.
He landed his gank. Actually, it actually worked, and now you're getting ganked by Invoker.
It was pro gank, never would have expected it.
Yeah, dude, this game is pretty awesome.
You see, I'll see this type of stuff in ranked, and I don't understand.
Well, it's just the MMR that you're at. That's it. People just do silly things, and it works because people don't react properly to these silly things. So you can push up with the wave. It's fairly safe. You guys killed the line. Just harass the Abaddon. I just saw Invoker. He was going towards the river over this way. So
Alright.
I think your positioning's good. Sitting on the left side of the creep wave is good because if somebody attacks, they're going to be from the right. And whenever he does this shield thing, you should be a little worried.
Oh, yeah.
It might
I
mean
saw
that someone's
this.
coming. Yep, just throw a stun. Perfect. Good stun. Alright, he looks pretty dead. Yep, you can. Perfect. Yep, that's what I would have done as well. Alright, I think... Yeah, if you can stun him right now.
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
He's scared.
he actually reacted. Alright, so I would just sit until you have enough mana for your last Dragon Slave. If the wave pushes in, basically, which is what it kind of looks like it's going to do, just wait till one creep gets low, then slave the wave so you get at least 1 CS out of it. So like right now, I would slave. Okay, cool. So you got at least 1 CS, and now you can go back to heal. You used all of your mana. You got as much EXP as you could, you protected the
Your
tower, and
middle
now's a good
tower
time to
is
go
under
back.
attack.
And it's really important that you do save your slave until you can get a CS. Like, I wanted to tell you to slave it right away, but then I said, well, you can get at least one last hit out of it if you're a little bit more patient, and that's one creep closer to your
Range is
arcanes.
nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So. I just don't buy anything right now. I think you're okay. You bought Flying Courier, you bought 2 sets of Observer Wards. It's definitely time to save for your arcanes, I think. Okay, good. In most situations, I'd say it's not worth it to TP back to lane, because now if somebody gets ganked somewhere else, you can't actually TP there. So that's something to keep in mind. Generally, it's good not to TP to lane as a support. You usually want to save it. The only heroes that usually TP to lane on are usually hard carries, or sometimes your mid hero, or off lane hero, if there's a lot of wave or EXP coming up that you would miss that you really need. Look how scared they're playing. This Abaddon is like hiding way over here because he doesn't know where the Pudge is. Well, probably his hero saw the Pudge coming top. Why don't you push this lane? Go ahead and nuke it. Make sure you get at least 1 CS on the melee creep. Those need a little bit more, the one in the middle. I think these 2 need to be hit, maybe 1 more. Okay, you got it, perfect. Nice, you got all 4. Awesome. Alright, grab your arcane boots from the side shop now. And we're gonna go, oh, Pudge left. Well, okay, the whole pushing thing is wasted now. But, you can definitely pressure this guy if you want. You've got the mana for it. You can use your arcanes right away. Next time that you do that, make sure that you don't go all the way into melee range. Just run away. It's fine. Just keep running.
I want to try get
There's
his
an anti-mage in here.
health
Go
to use
south.
his ult.
Go south. Go try to back up your allies. Never mind. Give up on them. That fight looks over.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, next time you go to stun the Abaddon, make sure that you stun from range. Not melee range. You got way too close before you casted it. You need to use your arcanes. Perfect.
How much should I be getting right now?
You could buy another set of wards. It's fine to buy them now, since you got your big piece. Alright, you can go back up to the lane now. You can try to pop his shield off. That's fine. He's actually got a lot of regen items. I think he's going for a hood or something. So just sit back. So you just showed, and now he knows that you're here. But it's nighttime, so the creep vision is actually only like here. So by passing this line, he now knows you're here. Instead, you could have waited. You could have waited until he went for a last hit, and then thrown the stun, similar to the anti-mage thing. So why don't you stun him right now, maybe? Just throw your stun and attack like 2 or 3 times if he comes back into melee range again. There's like a lot of little poking that you could be doing that you're not doing. That would make a big difference in the lane.
Like right now, I feel like as I'm playing with sports, sometimes I'll just do this, and I don't feel this is right.
Like, your presence in the lane is fine, I think, but I think you could be harassing him better. Like,
Well, no, just because like I'm in a solo lane as a support when my team's doing stuff.
It's fine. You're level 8. You're Lena. You could kill that guy if he makes a mistake. You really could. So what you need to be doing is you need to be harassing him in a way that could open up that possibility. If you don't harass him, then he's always going to be at full HP, and it's going to be a lot harder for you to make decisions about when to throw your ulti, because that's the important part. You need to save your ulti until it's going to kill him. I think after reduction, it can't one-shot him. Yeah, borrowed time would kick off. So what you need to do is harass him.
Okay.
You just need to harass him if he comes back is all. You may need to TP to the bot lane. Once you take a look to see that I saw 3 heroes down here. So just take a look at the situation. You might want to TP. It's a Weaver. Okay, don't TP. Because they don't have a disable or a way to slow them down. But if a fight does start and it's within the tower range, then you do need to teleport. Okay, so Invoker's here. That's a hero you're going to have to be really careful about. He's got a Force Staff. I would say don't even bother. You can slave this and run, because your chances of dying here are really high. Just slave it and run back and TP. You want to TP bottom right now. And TP back behind the tower, because you don't want them to see you coming. And I would TP immediately. Yep, go. Perfect. If you can ulti that guy, do it. As soon as you can. Alright, perfect. You probably could have slaved him once he ran back at you, but it's still good. You got to kill. So, for example, if that gank happened while you had, right after you had TP top, then you could have lost the kill right there. That would have been a big loss. It's fine. You don't have to worry about anti-mage at this stage. You're way stronger than him. The only thing you shouldn't let him do is right-click you, because it's going to drain your mana. If you could have stunned him there, that would have been pretty good.
Should I put a ward here?
Yeah, that sounds great. Let's go put a ward over there. All your other wards are actually dead now, but it's pretty long in the game, I think. All right, perfect. Now, why don't you go back to your allies over here while you push the. You guys can push the tower. Even though you use your ulti, I think you can definitely manage this. Use arcanes, perfect. And then go push the lane. Yeah, he's only got Tread's Poor Man's Shield and 70 mana. There's like very little that the anti-mage can do right now. You could, even if you just like slave their whole team just to harass them, you have so much mana right now that you really don't have to worry about being conservative that much. Because I think you only need like at maximum 265 plus 280. That's like 540 mana to do a full combo. Alright, try to help your allies if you can. Oops, Q Dragon Slave this guy over to the right. Or that's perfect. Don't ulti him because he won't die, but that was good. That was good. Alright, you need to be watching.
Should I get a 4-step? That sounds pretty nice right now.
Q nuke the ground.
Oh, there we go, got it.
So I think the mistakes you made in that fight is you weren't properly watching how things were unfolding. And you didn't quite react well enough to the Slark. Wow, that ulti was bad. If you can go up here and slave ulti the Slark, it'll work. Go back up here. Pudge is still pressuring. You guys should be pushing. Don't worry about 4-step right now. We should be looking at team fight stuff. Because there's a lot of stuff going on that you can contribute to. And that's what you should be doing as a support, is you should be contributing. Yeah, go over here. If you can land a stun. Or anything. Q slave. It's probably slave ulti. Do anything. Alright, now it's definitely ulti. Perfect. Nice job. And more fighting. Right click him. Try to follow up. You'll have mana in like 4 seconds, so keep chasing. And then we're going to want to stun him like right here. If you see him. Okay, perfect. Now try to stun.
Oh.
Alright, I think you can give up now. Good try though. Yeah, that was basically right, because we knew that we had mana soon.
Here?
So you can just follow him. If you want a ward, yeah, you can put it like right here. Or something. Yeah, right here.
Perfect.
Okay, perfect.
Hopefully they can't see it.
They probably saw you place it if they're not idiots, but I imagine they're idiots, so you're probably fine.
Should I get a blink
wow,
dagger?
you actually have
right
blink dagger money. Yeah, buy the blink dagger. Go for it. So we'll fly that out to you. Your mana's a little low, so you could maybe go back to base. Yeah, why don't you go back to base, because your mana's pretty low. We can make something happen with your blink now, so we can definitely go refill your mana pool. And then blink doesn't cost any mana anymore, so just blink constantly when you're going somewhere, so you can just blink home. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, the things that you could have done better in that fight, I think, were react to your Pudge's hook. You could have Dragon Slaved the Slark to kill him. When Slark used his ulti, and he was running around the ground really low, you could have tried to Slave stun him to kill him, because your AoEs hit him, even if he's using his ulti.
Yeah.
So you could have tried to kill that guy. You can't
He's
afford...
so fast.
Yeah, it would have been a hard stun, but you could have tried. You have no more money, so yeah, just go to the top lane. You can just walk there. I would say follow where your Pudge is going, because you can definitely help him. And don't forget to blink on your way there. At least 1 or 2 blinks.
What's going on here?
It looks like you could get a kill. Yeah, run towards that.
Run
Towards that guy. I'd save your blink for now, maybe. I would go to here and then blink down, perhaps, to chase.
I still want to save the blink.
I think you should have blinked at this point, because now there's a fight over here and you're going to be late. You should be blinking to get closer, I think, because you're...
Team, get closer.
Alright, this doesn't look like a good fight at all. Can you stun this guy? Here. Alright, that works too. Alright, perfect, good. Now you gotta run. Arcane. Throw a stun in 3 seconds when you can. You need to run. Oh, kill that guy. You got him. You got him. Nice. Okay. Totally worth it. I think that was worth it. The fight was pretty bad from your team, I think, but picking up the anti-mage is definitely worth it, even though he got the killing spree. Stuff to buy. Let's get a wand and a TP scroll. Yep, upgrade a wand. TP scroll, and I think that's probably good for now. You can also buy another observer ward. Let's get that too. It was just a bad fight from your team. Like, they chased the line all the way across the map. It took forever to initiate on him, and you weren't there at the start either, which made it a little harder, so... But at least you got...
This game was late enough. I'm thinking Ethereal Blade. That'd be nice.
That is. You're thinking way too far ahead. That is not going to happen.
In my dreams. My dreams.
Exactly. It's nice to have those things, but it's just something that's completely out of reach. Wait. Don't TP yet. Alright. You could have TP'd. I think that would have been an okay TP, but don't TP yet. Sell your Tango.
Okay.
And buy a smoke. One tango at this point is not going to do much unless you're against a prophet. So that's good. Alright, and now we can go look for something to happen. Why don't you go with Weaver, maybe? Anti-Mage God, that Doomsfield is not good.
I don't think my team knows what smoke does.
It's very possible, but, I mean, Pudge is being very active. Just go towards Pudge. Pudge knows what he's doing. Just follow the Pudge around. You can set up stuns for him.
Oh, there we go. Oh, now it's gonna activate that at him.
That's fine, like, if his ulti goes off. Yeah, just keep
Your
following
middle
Pudge.
tower is under attack.
Gotta follow this guy. He's the one that's making ganks happen. Everybody else on your team is passive farming, so I don't think... Just Dragon Slave this. Perfect.
Your middle tower
And then,
is under
yeah,
attack.
you can just kill it with them, I think.
I'll let Doom get the last hits.
Good. Alright, you don't need to be here anymore. Just Arcane and go towards follow the Pudge mid. Ooh, he's got a... He goes walked actually. I forgot to tell you to get wards. Go put a ward over here. Walk up to the high ground on your right. We're gonna put a ward like right here.
Tower has been denied.
Oh, deny.
So right over here, go this way. And then place the observer ward like right here. It's fine, just place it. Perfect. And
I'm
then
thinking
follow them into the jungle right now. And again, just follow the Pudge. Wait till he hooks somebody. If he hooks somebody... Alright, blink and stun. Good, now ulti as soon as you can. Ulti! Oh, you're too slow. No, you gotta run. Oh, you're actually blocked him. This is cool. Alright, okay, this works. I probably would have waited for the blink. Oh, that was good to TP there. Alright, now you need to blink back to get back as fast as possible. You should blink in. Okay, good. Look, see if you can set up the stun on this invoker. No. Yeah, play it safe for now. Can you arcane him? He needs mana.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Okay.
He's within range, you're good. Just use it.
Okay.
Careful mid. You could put a ward here, and then back out. You might need to blink. Blink away. Okay, good. Just run. Keep running. Alright, don't stop running. They're all following you. I would go left. Don't go right. Yep. You gotta go left. Just blink in 2 seconds. You got this. Okay, blink in 3 seconds. Blink left. Okay, that works, I guess. Don't walk by the creeps because they'll know that you went top. Yeah, this is actually working. I would blink. Stun that guy. Can you stun this guy? Do full combo. Perfect. You need to use your magic stick and get ready to stun. Good. Magic stick. Alright, you're gonna die. Dragon Slave before you die. Should have slaved. Any damage is gonna make a difference. That was pretty good though.
See that Slark?
You basically need to be able to tell when it's time to like go all in on using your ulti, and his stunning a hero like Lion is easily gonna die to your full combo, so that was good. I think Slark might die as well.
Weaver's cleaning up.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Maybe. I think he could have gotten that Slark, but he hesitated a little too much. He's not gonna get that kill now. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think he actually can get it.
Ucho lag.
I think I just said bitch leg, I think. Oh my god, he didn't do the Sakuchi damage.
Oh, fuck. No. Whoa.
God, does he know that he like really needs to...
There we go, we got him.
This is the sloppiest Weaver play I've ever seen, but it worked. Okay, let's buy more Observer wards. So wards will not hurt, and you can TP to the mid lane, I think, this time. So buy an extra TP scroll and then TP mid, because we want to get there pretty fast.
What should I get next?
Probably a 4-star ghost, but we don't have enough money for that, so just keep playing as normal.
Maybe
Don't try to get... No, he's got magic resistance, I don't think it's worth the try. Damn, you're like really leveled, this is great. Just wait for your Pudge to get there, you can smoke, just run towards Pudge and smoke him.
I was gonna kill these guys.
Just smoke, no, just smoke. Because we want to make more kills happen. I mean, you could kill a neutral right now, but just react to what the Pudge is doing. He has a blink dagger now, so he may just blink dismember. If he does that, you have to blink after him and just throw your whole combo on whoever he's jumping on.
Come on. Come on, Pudge. Come on, no!
Is he going to use his blink dagger? What is he doing? Just don't use ulti. Okay, perfect. Yeah, there's no need to use ulti in that sense because he was definitely going to die.
Held your feet
You can go put a ward over here, by the way. So just it's okay. You can pressure up here. I don't think anti-mage will be there. If he is, your team can cover him. You. Put it up here. This spot's really good. Perfect. So this will spot areas over here, and also spot areas to the right. as well. Pudge using his blink dagger. I think. Does he have a blink? Does Pudge have a blink? He does.
Yeah, he has a blink.
I don't know why he didn't blink after the invoker. That was really confusing. He could blink right now. Like, he's got a blink dagger. Slave this. Perfect. Nice job. Try to kill this Abaddon as well, I think. He's got a blink, but he's not using it. He keeps trying to land hooks. You guys can kill this guy, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why he's not going. That was an easy kill. Yeah, buy point booster now. Point boosters, if you want to. You can work towards eggs, you can save for a ghost scepter, you can get a force staff, or you can build eggs. One of those things. Yeah, TP here. And just ulti him. Or just dragon slave him. Or that. That works. Perfect.
Kill steal.
Nice job. Sick kill secure. So yeah, map vision is really important. Like, you can see where people are going. It's going to help your Pudge find kills. It's going to get you kills. And TP supporting is also really good. The Weaver was going to get him 100%, but I was a little worried that the line would TP, but the line did not TP. That ward spot's good. I think it's pretty commonly dewarded, but at the very least, you'll get a better chance of spotting them out if they're in their jungle. Like, you don't want to make them feel safe, and this is the only safe place on the map right now, is right outside their towers, and you have wards completely covering all of that. Q blink stun. Perfect. Ulti in as well. Or don't. You don't have to. Yeah, that works. There was a chance he could have gotten away if you didn't ulti fast there. So I think it was fine to ulti that. Perfect. You can stun him?
Bounced.
He looked. Yep. That's fine. Just arcane your allies. Perfect right there. And you guys should be able to threaten Rax mid, I think, because Invoker's dead for a bit. Assuming your allies can organize.
Probably gonna win.
Comes the hook. I'm really surprised he didn't hit something. I thought he was gonna hit something for sure. I think you need to check more often for vision to see like what your allies are doing. Like right there when Pudge hooked, you didn't even look to see if he hooked somebody. You like waited to see how he reacted. Just save him. Save him. Oh no. Okay, he's still gonna die. But... like when the line got away from melee range, you should have slaved to secure the kill, I think. See there, he went to hook again. You need to be aware whether he's going to land his hook or not. That way you can land the setup stuns.
Well, that was a fail bolt.
Alright, so, which...
Esa huevada de barco que botas, ve.
Oh. Okay.
Q stun that guy.
Ooh, shit.
Slave at least. Or something. You need to get back. You're in a bad spot. Perfect. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be the one to get initiated on. That's for sure.
So, should I get it?
Why don't you take the spot tower right now? The creep wave's pushing. Try to get your allies to do it too. You might want to type something.
Oh, shit. 2 blinks.
This looks really bad for Pudge, actually. He's gonna die.
Pudge.
T stun.
Shit, no. Oh, shit.
You can wand. You might be able to go back into the fight, actually. I think you're playing too scared here. Like if you watch what's transpiring in the team fight, I understand that you got low and you got scared, but you need to understand whether or not you can still contribute. Because if you have a blink dagger, you can always hop back into the fight immediately, and you still had your ulti, and you still had mana. So there was a chance.
I didn't have enough mana to ulti.
But you at least had a slave and maybe a light strike array, and that might have been enough to save one of your allies. So I think one of the things you need to work on is always watching the team fight and constantly judging whether or not it is the right time to run away, basically.
Oh, I can blink ulti.
I don't think you'll kill him. Plus, if you go in, you're definitely going to die. Now is probably the point to leave, but while the fight was still going on, it was definitely still something that you maybe should have stayed. I would maybe just go pick up a TP over here, I guess, and then TP home. Or you can just start the blink chain all the way back. Either one works. If you ever want to TP back to base, just double tap it. It'll be a little faster.
Okay. So should I go serious or should I just go Ags?
I mean, if you get a Ghost Scepter, Slark can't kill you 100%. And he's probably the scariest hero to deal with right now. You could go Ghost Scepter if you want. Either Ghost Scepter or work on Eggs. It's up to you. But definitely get at least a TP scroll. And then one of the pieces. Either one works. Okay. So start your blink train all the way to the top.
Hopefully I don't land in the trees.
Alright, looks like there's some fighting going on. Let's see if you can get over here. Or you can come this way as well. This way is a little bit more dangerous though, because it's okay. By the time you get there, your tanky heroes will be there.
Oh,
That was holy
nice.
crap. That was big. Alright, let's see if you can help out with the Abaddon. You should be looking at the Abaddon, not your Pudge. Alright. So he's definitely gonna die.
A demon's luck with numbers.
I mean, this game is over, but it's not over yet. Alright, now you guys just need to push, basically. So this would be an okay... this would be an okay time to just use your mana a bit to push. You have so much mana at this point, like, just pushing is really important. Man, this is really hilarious to read. Because all of these guys are really bad.
Yeah, they're not pleased with Lion.
They're all really bad. I don't even think
The
Lion is that
enemy's
bad.
top
2 and 13,
tower
was
has
he?
fallen.
No. He did die a lot, but this anti-mage is also 1, 7, and 5.
Steal all assets.
It's fine to push at this point, honestly. It's not a big deal.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Oh, careful. Don't go into stun range. He could kill you.
Oh.
Nice. That was good. Can you do a blink stun? Or just...
Oh, I thought he was
Dude,
gonna
that lasted forever.
mark that.
Alright, cool. Yeah, you've almost got eggs now. The only downside is that there's still a tower here. Just hit the tower or something. Alright, run away from the tower now.
Team.
Skinny Hercules. That's like the best name ever for this matchmaking bracket. The funny part is they're both making mistakes. They just don't realize it, I guess. Good, that keeps your attack speed up. Except that's gonna debuff you, I think.
Enemy's top
Oh, it doesn't
tower
debuff it,
has
nice.
fallen.
Take those racks.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
No mana. Magic stick.
It's fine. How many item hotkeys do you have?
Radiant structures
I have all of
are
them.
fortified.
Nice. 'Cause I
Your
saw you
bottom
click that with your
tower,
mouse, and
The
it scared me.
enemy's top barracks has fallen.
Oh,
Weaver.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
just stun
Yeah.
and run. Alright, good. Alright, if you want to fight, you can, but this is dangerous as hell. You got arcanes, by the way. Watch out for Invoker, he's the scary one. Just stun and run. Nice. Hit him, kill him. You got him, hit him. Perfect. I think you got him. Alright, save for stun. Blink stun on the Abaddon. Ah, good try. You need a little farther forward. You could just push for Rex. I don't think you can follow up. Like, you're not going to help anymore without nukes.
I want to get my axe.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's fine. And why don't you buy like a Sage's
Enemy's
Mask or
top
something for
barracks
mana
has
regen
fallen.
as well. Because that's going to give you a lot more mana per second than an Arcane Boots will at this point. So just buy like, just a Sage's Mask by itself.
Once I gotta find it. Okay, there we go. No, didn't I?
Blink. Hurry. Oh, too late. Now you gotta fight.
No.
Damn. Yeah, as soon as I saw the Ghost Walk on you, I knew that you would have to blink,
Yeah.
because there was a chance that he would initiate on you.
That was definitely bad, but you know, it's already
Yeah, it's
over.
okay. Check your team's items, see if they have an urn. If not, you could just buy your urn right now.
2 demon edges. Alright.
Nice, I can check your teammates' items. Yeah, those are pretty good. Alright, there's no urn. Why don't you buy an urn then? You should be able to afford it. So, the 50% mana regen is really good on a support hero like Lina, because you have 75 intelligence. So you're going to be just fine now, I think, for mana, as long as you're a little conservative. Unfortunately, you're dead forever.
Oh well. Maybe I can one-shot one of them.
You probably, maybe not one shot, but definitely get them pretty low. I don't think I can click on their HP values as a coach here. Yeah, I like actually can't click on their heroes at all. Alright,
Or
good.
queue up. Hero Blood.
Now it's time to think about the EV. You're definitely right. Getting it now is actually good. Once you have eggs, it's definitely worth it.
I've done a little testing, and if you get a dragon, it's like large ton of damage.
Yeah, you could get a Dagon. I don't think it's worth it though. I think eggs is maybe better. Nope.
The enemy's
Oh my
bottom
god, what a
tower
nice guy.
has
Like,
fallen.
what a just a really nice person.
Welcome
enemy's
to,
middle
I don't know,
tower
this
has
MMR.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's middle barracks has fallen.
Yeah, I think you're doing this right. It's good to keep the fiery soul up here because you have so much mana. It's
The
not a big deal.
enemy's middle barracks
Alright, first
has
person you
fallen.
see that looks vaguely squishy, just blink ulti, slave them, and they'll probably die. Yeah, I don't think you need stun. Because I'm pretty sure they'll just die with that. There's a hero.
The enemy's bottom tower
That was such a waste, but you did it. Nice job.
Overkill.
Big time overkill. Don't forget you can also use Urn aggressively
the
there.
enemy's bottom barracks. You
Use-
now
stun
have
this guy,
mega
stun this guy.
creeps. The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Alright, I think you know how to do this part. Found farming time. Okay, whoa, that's way too close.
No.
Alright, now you're gonna die.
No. No. Oh well.
Yeah, tornado debuffs you, so
That was
it removes your ghost scepter. You were so dead. Alright, not too bad. So things you need to improve on, as I'm sure all players at your skill level do, is you need to watch the team fight more to see where your opponents are. You're always spending a lot of time watching where your hero is, but it's not as important. It's more rare that you'll be jumped on something you don't see next to you than it is you lose opportunities because you're watching the team fights. Like, watching the team fights is so much more important. So it helps you make all of your decisions, basically. So you need to improve on that. You need to improve on harassing in lane, like predicting when they're about to go for a last hit, then you land the stun, and then you attack 2 or 3 times. You also need to spend a little bit more time focusing on your positioning and whether they can see you, because some of the times you'd come back to lane and you'd immediately show on creeps. You should stay, especially if it's nighttime, stay out of nighttime range, and then wait till he goes up for CS and then stun him, because no player is going to predict that probably. If they don't know you're in lane, then you can get a free stun, and then you can get a free 3 hits, and that's 200 HP of harass, which will put him closer to the 1-shot range. Really important is Lina. Other than that, I think you're blinking fine. You maybe need to work on your stuns a bit, but it's okay. And then you need better estimation about whether or not your combo can kill them. So that's about it. So decision making in team fights needs to be a bit better. But other than that, you're playing the hero pretty fine. Seems like you have the mechanics down. It's just your decision making and maybe like team fight awareness needs to be a bit higher. But still pretty good. And that worked out. Did you get ranking for that, or is this a regular game?
No.
This is a regular game. Okay. But you can get ranking in the future by playing Lina, because now you know how to play him way better, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Are there any more questions that you have? Well, we still have a little bit of time left, so we can work on a couple other things like warding or various other things if you want. Do you have anything else that you'd like to work on?
No.
No? Okay. Cool. Well,
thanks.
I think you did a good job, honestly. Yeah, you did really well, actually. I mean, I don't mean to like harp on your negatives or anything, but those are things that you could work on. I think you did really well though. So, okay. Thank you for joining me. What's your first name again? I can't remember. Let me pull up Skype. Sean. Yes, not Candyman51. It is indeed Sean. Thanks for coming on, and appreciate it. And I hope you had fun. All right, goodbye, I guess.